G'day gamers, Gob here. Welcome back to the Outback server, my patron server for Twitch subscribers and patrons who can come along and play together and play alongside my series. I thought it's about time that I do a mob farm. Yes, I do. But I'm going to do a type of mob farm I've never done before, and I've seen patrons previously in the past build these mob farms, and I've been really envious, and I thought, I've got to give it a crack. So I thought, why not give it a crack today? It's going to be a massive build. We may not finish it, we may, or it might take a long time. For you, it'll seem like nothing. But we might as well give it a go. So let's go do it. What I've done is I've cleared out a hill. I have cleared a hill of a spot that I thought I could build it. If you remember my caving episode, the cave that I went down is underneath us. It's down there. It's relatively lit up, so I thought it won't be too bad by going there. And I've plotted out a little bit of a shape. And now we just got to go up. So I'll get ourselves up in the air and I'll bring you back. Oh wow, look at the view from up here. Isn't that magic? There's my base. Right, so there we go. There's a block and I'll just expand a platform. And there we go. I have done the bottom of the build. It is a long way up. It is a long way up. I think it's like Y220. So let's get up there and continue working. Okay, so we're up at the build that you just saw, and we are high up in the sky. And what this is going to be is a number of platforms going up, and I'm going to use observers and dispensers to flush the spawning platforms. And this here will be the collection level, which will force the mobs down into a drop chute, which will be there. But at the moment is my working place. So first thing I want to do is set up a hopper clock just on this platform here so that we can automate the flushing process. So I'll just do that. Okie dokie. So what I want to do is just make a little hopper clock on this here. And we are going to need, I'm going to need a repeater there. And we have our power going in there. We need a blob of dust there. Might need to take this out a touch. Like that. We're going to need a sticky piston there. And a sticky piston. Actually, I want to move this one. Sticky piston there. And a sticky piston there. Going to need a blob of dust on either side of that. What's that? I hope this is okay here. And we want a block there. We want a block there. And we're going to need a comparator. Facing... that's the wrong way. And another comparator there. No, that's not right. That's right. And then I want 2 hoppers facing into each other. Like that. And then we can add items to the hopper. And I'm going to add 12. And they will go backwards and forwards. That shouldn't be doing that. Okay, so they should cycle. That's it. That now cycles. And that'll just keep on going backwards and forwards. And I put that there and it'll turn that on and off. Like that. There we go. I'll just take that away. I might even take that away for the time being. Okay, so that's now where the center of the build is. We have the redstone torch. Then we have the dispenser, and that's the center of the build. Now, because that's where the redstone torch is, there's going to be a dispenser just above it. So I'll just put that there for the time being, and there's our dispenser ready to go. Now I'll just build the platform. And there we go, that's the platform. I'm just gonna, actually I won't put some torches down yet. What I'm gonna do is just check that I've got an overlap. Yes I do, yes I do. I'll just get my way down. Ow. And we'll get ourselves a bucket. And we'll test this bad boy out. Now, we're going to want to get up there, so I'll just grab a ladder. And we'll go from one of the corners. And we'll just put this bucket in there. And now we'll go and test it. And see if it works. So all we have to do to test it is put the redstone torch back here. Actually, first things first. Oh, I need a bit of dust. Just go and get the dust. Piece of dust. Got some dust. That way it powers that block. And there we go. I hear water flowing. Let's see if it goes on and off. Water turns on. Water turns off. Excellent, it's working. Okay. And that water will flush everything over the edges into this area here. So now I need to turn that off. There we go. So let's just put that dust and that torch there so I don't lose it. And I can remember it's there. Right, so let's just light this platform up so we don't get any nasty surprises. And what we want to do now is place an observer on top of this dispenser. So there we go. And now that observer is going to fire a little redstone signal whenever it sees that dispenser pop out water. Now we need to place a dispenser on top of this observer for the next level. Like that. And that's the makings of our next layer of the build. And now we'll just build the next side. And this one is just going to be a mirror of the one underneath it. So I'm going to do a few layers and I'll be back. Okay, so that's 6 spawning platforms. Now I need to put a roof on. And there we go, that's the roof done. But at the moment, light can still get in. So what I need to do now is enclose the sides, and that's going to be a massive job. So I'll go and gather some resources and I'll be back. Okay, so I've got all the resources, time to build the wall. Now this is going to take me a while, so I'll get going and I'll bring you back when I'm done. And there we go, these are the last blocks. And it's now fully enclosed. I'll just get rid of those. We now have a fully enclosed series of platforms. Now I just want to go up the top. Okay, so we're now on the roof. And what I want to do now is, just so it fits in with the theme of my base, is I'm just going to make it look like a tower. Now, I know traditionally people have built these without enclosing them. 2 reasons I wanted to enclose it. One is that way the build looks like a building rather than just a mob farm. And secondly, with the new spawning mechanics of requiring light level of effectively 0, you know, you're not going to get as an effective spawn rate without enclosing it. And there we go, that's the roof done. Might get rid of these torches. I'll probably never come back up here again. What I need to do now is put buckets in all of these dispensers. So I'll just grab some buckets and we'll do that. Okay, has this one got one? Yes, it has. That one got one? Yep, now it does. Okay, now that all the dispensers have got buckets in them, I can start pulling this ladder system down and making these platforms normal, which is taking out this one. Right, so that's that area done. To make sure this doesn't overlap. No, what I'll do though is, just so we don't have a chance of this meeting any mobs falling in, just gonna close that wall in because there is a slight overhang there. Right, all we have to do is put those in and it's going to be active. We don't want to do that yet because we don't want mobs falling on us. What we need to do... Okay, so what we want to do now is make a collection chamber. And we want the mobs to die upon impact, so they'll be falling from here. That's the center point. So it's going to be a 3 by 3. So that one, I'll mark it so I can see it from above. I'll use timber. Okay, so that's going to be the drop chute just there. Now I want to go down about 25, I think it is, to ensure a kill. Okay, so we are now at Y190-ish. Just got to put a block out from here. I don't know how to do that with scaffolding. Whoa. Oh, that worked. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so I'll build a platform here that we can work with. put down some light. And I'll be back. Alright, I'm going to have to drop this scaffolding so I can do stuff. And was a little bit reluctant to do that, but anyway, we'll have to work it out later. And I'm going to have to move this scaffolding across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in one direction. So let's go down. Oh, we've got a wandering trader down here. I wonder what he's selling. We'll have to say g'day. It'd be rude of me not to say hello after him waiting down there ever so patiently for me. Almost there, mate. I'm coming. G'day! How are ya? What do you got? What do you got? Nothing really that I want. But thank you for coming. I do appreciate it. Okay, so we want to go, what was it, 5 in one direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's where we're going to go up. And we'll dump this one. All right, we'll go back up and finish off that platform. And we got a fair way to go. Right, that's the center. So what we want to do now is just set up the collection chamber. Okay, so let's put some torches down. Because we don't want the mobs to spawn down here. No siree. Okay, so that's the center. We want a 3x3. So we will put our chests here. And we'll do this. And I don't have enough chests. Okay, that's easy fix. I have got more than enough stuff up there to do this with. I just got to get up there. And we will... I really hate going through scaffolding and ladders without something around it to support me. So I'll now go up to where we were working originally. There we go. Perfect. Now what I want to start doing is start ferrying all my bits and bods down to the layer below. Might as well use this to carry stuff with. And we will place some of these down so we can finish this off. There we go. We now have a collection chamber. So anything that falls into here should die and go into the chest. Right, I'll just add this crafting table down to there. And we'll put a bed down for the time being. And now we need to build this up. Okay, so we're back, and now we need to build the collection chamber itself. Now I'm just going to make it so if something doesn't die, I can do a kill. So I'm going to want a form of visibility and ability to hit something, but without it being able to get to me. And for that, I'm just going to use these slabs around the side. So if I have to, I can sneak in and kill something. Otherwise, I don't need to. Now, can I still open that chest? Yes, I can. Excellent. And now I'm just going to put some glass around so I can see my victims as they die. I'm just going to leave one gap at the moment because I'm going to get back from upstairs via that hole there. So I'm going to need a trapdoor, I'm thinking. We got any wood handy? There we go. Just grab a bucket of water. So I can fall into here and not get hurt. But I might put the bucket of water there because I want to be pushed to where I can get out quickly. And there we go. I'm out. Right, so what I'm going to do now is just build up and I'll be back. And we're back in Galar Grove and we're going to put another person in the Guardian Hall. Yes, we are. Let's go do it. And here we go. And we're in the Hall of Guardians. And the Guardian Wall is for all those people who take the time to watch my videos, make a comment, and basically make me happy for doing everything that I'm doing. And without any further ado, this episode's Guardian is Marks. Thank you very much, Marks. I really do appreciate you watching my videos, and I hope you enjoy them. Right, let's get back to it. And there we go. We've now got a chute down to our collection chamber. All we got to do now is prime this and we're good to go. So we're going to have to get rid of that. And we're going to want water. So we'll we'll go and get another bucket. We'll put one bucket there and one bucket there. And there we go. That's all our water down. And all I got to do now is start the system. And get out of Dodge real quick. Okay, so to start the system, I'm just going to make sure I don't have this here anymore. Now, nothing should spawn straight away because I'm close enough to stop the spawning. Maybe not for the top platform. So that could be interesting. Alright. So I'll wait for the next cycle so the torch is off and then we'll be on our way. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, need a bucket. There we go. We'll see if this now works. Let's hope it does. Hey, we got our first mob. Here they come. Now, the amount of spawns will be impacted upon anything spawning down below. Hopefully I'm high enough up. But it's also impacted by other people on the server because there is a mob cap. And because I know there are others on the server at the moment, we're sharing the mob cap. And there you go, just a little bit of decoration. This shape mirrors that there. Ultimately, what I want to do is link these up so it looks like one big tower and then continue it down to ground level. But that is a big, big job. The spawn rates aren't huge, but that's probably got to do with a server issue. And mob caps and things like that, but I'm reasonably happy. I can now get mob drops without really doing a lot at all. Let's go and have a look at what it looks like down at the ground. And it looks like a beast, doesn't it? Let's try and take a view from a distance. And there you go. It is a beast. Looks like a big wine glass, doesn't it? What it will do is eventually I'll link up the sides and that'll come all the way down. It is going to be the world's largest tower, I reckon. But I'm quite pleased with that. Well, with the big wine glass, actually I'll call it Gob's Goblet. That's what it's going to be, Gob's Goblet. I love it. That is classic. That from here on in, it should be known as the Gob's Goblet. Nothing else. You hear me? Yes. But I'm going to call it a day there. If you liked the video, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other content, and I look forward to seeing you next time. And if you want to come and play on the Outback server, all you have to do is become a patron or a Twitch subscriber, and you can come and play along too. Right, that's all I got time for today. Until next time, hooroo!